Hola.
Hola guys, how are you today? Sorry if me and Jen are a little bit winded here. We just did a 6 mile hike. We're out camping with family and friends here. We just get off the beaten path. Kind of a little bit what we want to talk about today, and Jen learning Spanish and me as well. Obviously, you're moving to a different country with a different language. You're going to want to learn that language, right? Jen?
Right. I've studied Spanish before. I studied it in college. I knew my goal had been to be fluent. I was not. I did not reach that goal. I studied for 6 months in Guadalajara, Spanish, and I found even today I can read it enough to get by, to get the gist. I never really understood people when they were speaking. So I think that'll be a struggle for me. Hopefully, I'll just begin to pick it up. I know when with my host family, I eventually did begin to understand what they were talking about, but not everybody, because everybody has dialects and slang and etc. So hopefully, immersing ourselves will help me to improve that. Um, I'm studying a little bit now, but I'm finding when I studied it before, that's what I did. I studied. That was my job. I studied. Well, now I have a different job, and so I can't spend hours a day learning Spanish. I can spend 15 minutes. And I'm struggling to find a vehicle that will help me. I am cheap, so I don't want to pay for these premium subscriptions. So I try the free ones, which are great for vocabulary, not so much for grammar. I'm still searching. I have found a YouTube one that I like, but I can't commit an hour to every lesson. She has some that are 15 minutes or so. I'll try out another one. I'll just keep trying them until I find one that. Well, I'll try more than one, and just keep learning.
Yeah, she's been going longer than 15 minutes. Like she does it at night. She's been spending at least a half hour. Maybe not every night, but a good half hour. Some nights longer. Maybe some nights only 15 minutes. But like I said, I think if you're going to move to a foreign country with a different language, you should absolutely learn the language that the country you're in. It's going to make life a lot easier, easier to make friends. We want to make Spanish-speaking friends. We want to interact with the locals. Well, a lot of our videos we're going to try to get off the beaten path. I mean, everyone's seen Cozumel and Cancun and Playa del Carmen and Isla Mejura and all those popular touristy destinations. We've been to all of them already. I mean, sure, we're going to probably go back to some of them and we'll do some videos there, but we'd like to get off the beaten path a little bit more. We've been to 3 different ruins there already, and only been to one or two cenotes there in our travels. I can't remember, but we've been to the 3 different ruins anyway. So I
Yeah,
mean,
we look forward to um, wherever it is we land. We look forward to exploring the area around us, and
yeah,
and
yeah,
then just kind of circling out further from there. And we plan on doing everything with our dog, so we won't be on resorts to do this.
yeah, yeah. I'd like to get off the beaten path definitely, and just show the world a little bit more real Mexico. Not just the tourist destinations. Puerto Vallarta and Cozumel, Cancun, all that, right? Tulum and whatnot. I mean, they're all beautiful places. Don't get me wrong. We love going there, especially Playa del Carmen. I love Playa del Carmen. It's one of my favorite places to go, absolutely. But there's tons of videos and stuff like that in there. We really are going to attempt to get off the beaten path and get out into the wilderness, into the jungle, and like I said, I want to do my trail cameras when we're there. I have to figure out where I'm going to can put those where I can access them regularly and they're safe. Where they're not going to go missing. So that might be a bit of a struggle. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm going to check Facebook, see if there's some trail cam groups. So for Mexico, but I'm sure there's quite a few areas that are unexplored where people aren't going too often. So yeah, we're going to check that out. And yeah, things are really winding down here for us to go. Our house is sold now, as we've said, but everything was finalized on Friday. So it's a go. Like we got 4 weeks left before the new owners take over. My nephew and the beginning of October we'll be heading down there. So we should be in Mexico. We should be in Yucatan by, I'm hoping, no later than October the 15th, right? So that's kind of our goal. So that's coming up pretty quick, and the way time flies, it won't be too long. So anyway, anything else you want to add, babe?
I'll just mention that this Labor Day weekend we are camping with my sister and her husband and some friends at Fish Lake Provincial Park. It's a beautiful park. It was a beautiful hike, very soft, mossy trails. It was quite a long trail, but I really enjoyed it, and there was nobody on it, just us. Friends of ours did it earlier in the day, and they didn't mention running into any other hikers. And I want to mention too that our campsite, you look around and it's just trees, like you can't see the other campers, and I can't remember the last time that we stayed in a campsite like that. So if you're in the area, we're Fish Lake Provincial Park near Nordegg, Alberta.
Yeah, just west of Rocky Mountain now. So you're in the foothills of the Rockies.
Mud Lake behind us.
Yeah, it's Mud Lake behind us, and you can see the mountains behind us too, part of them there. And then we're in the foothills here, so it's beautiful here. It's been a beautiful weekend. Yeah, I definitely highly recommend it. And 3.5 hour drive from Edmonton, Alberta to get out here, so it's not too bad. And the campsites are beautiful here for sure. Well treed, secluded. Yeah, really nice area, beautiful area. So anyway, yeah, so we're really looking forward to our more journeys here with our YouTube channel and getting down to Mexico and doing videos down there. I am going to invest in a GoPro camera, I think, and then I'm going to buy a drone as well to get some pretty cool footages. I got to find out the rules and regulations for a drone. And then obviously the GoPro, I mean, that's pretty standard. Most people know what that is. And yeah, I'm definitely going to invest in one of those and get some better footage and whatnot. And yeah, try to grow our channel a little bit more and just show more of Mexico, and you know, and try to stay away from the touristy areas. But obviously it's almost impossible. When you're in Mexico, you're going to go to the tourist areas a little bit. So, but we'll get off the beaten path for sure. And you know, I'll just flip the camera around here and I'll just show you guys, you know, try to do more stuff like this, right? Yeah, it's just beautiful here. We're just a little ways off the trail. We walked off the trail a little bit so we could get closer to the lake here. So, but we love doing stuff like this, getting off the beaten path and going places where there's not a lot of people, and you know, it's nice and quiet. Like we both me and Jen, we love the nature. You know, we both love to hike, and we love the ocean. We love water, period, of any type, salt or fresh water. You know, fishing as well. We both love fishing. So, and we love getting out into nature. That's a big part of life for us, and it's going to be even more so once we get moved down to Mexico. So we were just planted on this old log here, making this video. Anyway, guys, we want to say take care, and we hope to see you guys soon in the next adventure. Peace out. Hola.
Hola.
Hope you guys are all doing well today. Me and Jen just wanted to hop on here quickly again and just say that we also want to have a garden when we're down there. I'd like to grow my own vegetables and fruit. So I'm not sure exactly what we're going to grow, but we're definitely going to have a garden. Probably a raised garden in boxes, I think would be the best. I'll just build some or get somebody to build me some or whatever. That's what we're thinking anyway. Definitely want a place big enough that's going to have room for a garden. And yeah, what else did you want to add to that, baby?
Well, it's hard to say what we're gonna get. We have in mind what we want, but obviously compromise has to come into play. We don't want to be in a big city. We don't want to be, I don't know, isolated either. We need a place that's got good internet so that I can continue to work. We would like to be as close to the beach as we can afford. I don't know, that might be 2 cities away.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't know that you can get close to the beach plus space for a garden, but these are things that we want. But we know that we'll have to wait till we get there and start looking around to see how many of our check boxes get checked and which ones we can give up. I think we've decided the most important thing is internet, and we know there's good internet in Mexico, but we're also looking for a smaller place, so that might make the internet less fast, I guess.
Yeah, not a smaller place. She means as in not in a big city. Like, we don't want to live in Mexico City or anything. So a smaller town, and somewhere, obviously, like I said before, not touristy, but as close to the beach as possible. We've done a little bit of research. I could find a half decent place for around $1,000 Canadian is kind of our budget, what we're going to start with, and see what we can get with that, and how close we can get to the beach, and what we're going to get for a yard and whatnot. But I think that's a pretty reasonable budget, $1,000 a month Canadian. So we'll see. From what I've researched, we should be able to get a pretty half decent place at that price, and yeah, hopefully big enough to have a garden anyway. So anyway, that's really all we wanted to add there, and we'll do another video here in a week. So like I said, we're probably not going to do too many videos till we get down there. Probably just be one a week here, and let you know how things are going with our travel. So it's coming up pretty quick. Another 4 or 5 weeks here we'll be hitting the road, so we'll document that and how it goes crossing to the border in the US and all that fun stuff. Anyway, adios amigos.
Adios.